Okay, case 1 is the shaded area is above the x-axis. Okay, so for example, I have y equal to square root of x. I say given y equal to square root of x. Okay, so I say find the area bounded by y equal to square root of x, straight line, x equal to 0, x equal to 2, and x-axis. Okay. And I also can change the question to exact area. Okay, so there are two questions here. One in red, you add a red word there, one is without. So how to answer this question? Okay, so I want you to sketch the graph for y equal to root x first. See whether the definition of the area bounded by this few a curve and a few straight lines, is this above the x-axis? Hello, take out your graphic calculator. Whenever I give you the straight lines, okay, you should know what is the window domain that you're supposed to put. So instead of put 0 to 2, you can put a bit more, correct? So when you go to the window, okay, so everyone, you should have a graph that look like this. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Am I right? So this is your y equal to square root of x. So the area that we are talking about is here. Correct? Yeah. So we know that in this case, if I want to find the area bounded by this curve as shaded here, so what I can do is, so I'm going to write in black. You see the whole area is above the x-axis, correct? So I put 0 to 2 y dx. Am I right? So in this case, I want to find the value, correct? Because the question just asked me to find the area bounded by the curve. Straight lines, x equal to 0, x equal to 1. So that is the meaning of this for this case. So definite integral, that means with the limit, the value of the lower limit and the upper limit. So this means that it tells you the area bounded by the curve. In this case, the area must be above the x-axis. So this will be equal to, you can use your graphic calculator, use the FNINT. So you can use your graphic calculator, FNINT, and get the answer. So the calculator will give you the decimal. Do you get the answer? What is the answer? 1.8856. Okay, enough. So it's approximately 1.89 units squared. Are you okay? So that is if the question just asks find the area. So what you need to do is, in order for you to get, if you just give me this answer, I'll give you full 2 marks. But if your answer is wrong, if you write this, I will give 1 mark here, and the answer is wrong, then you forfeit 1 mark. But if your answer is wrong and you don't write the first step, you will get 0 mark. So that is how if a 2 mark question work. Do you get me? Huh? Huh? I'm not saying this is the exact area yet. You see, I put in black. I told you if the question want exact. If the question want exact area, so we have no choice but to do integration. So what you need to do is, if the question want exact, you have to integrate from 0 to 2, x to the power half dx. So your working will be, you have to show your integration. So when you integrate, correct, you use the power formula. So power plus 1 divide by the new power. 0 to 2. You get me? So usually I will tell myself that if I have x to the power of 3 over 2, it means that x times root 2, root x. Am I right? So I will write this as equal to, so I'm not going to write in red already. So it will be 2 over 3 x root x 0 to 2. So I sub with 2. Sub with 0 will be 0. Am I right? So the answer will be 4 root 2 over 3. So this is exact value. Are you clear? So that is called exact value. So exact value always appear in what type of question? It will appear in question like square root. Okay, question like e to the power of something, ln. Question will ask for exact value. So that means if I ask for exact value, I want you to know how to integrate. If the function is too complicated, usually we don't ask for exact value. We'll just say find the area bounded by the curve. So bear in mind, definite integral, if the area bounded by the curve, the whole thing is above the x-axis, the definite integral represents the area bounded by the curve. That's case number 1. Okay, got it? Okay, now let's go to case number 2. Can I move? Write down here. Okay. Okay, let's go to case number 2. Okay, case number 2 is, okay, the area is below the x-axis. Okay, okay, I will want you to find the exact area bounded by the curve y equal to e to the power x minus 5, straight line x equal to 0, x equal to 1, and the x-axis. Okay, if graph are not given, it's your responsibility to sketch the graph first and see how it goes. If graph are not given, it's your responsibility to sketch the graph and shade the area that is defined by the question. Shafiq, you are here? Okay, I will mark. Nicholas? Colin Yoon? You didn't mark your attendance, huh? No, no. Okay. Okay, huh? So everyone, is your graph look like this? Yes? Is your graph look like this? And you know exponential, you know pretty well, correct? Exponential. What is the horizontal asymptote for this one? -5, correct? Okay. So, and here, 1 should be here, am I right? Hello? And this is the area that I'm talking about, am I right? Hello? Do you get that? Okay, good. So now, I told you the area is below the x-axis. If the area is below the x-axis, the area bounded by the curve, so the exact area, how should I write it? Okay, there are 2 ways of writing it. You can put a negative sign integrate from 0 to 1 e to the power x minus 5 dx. Okay? Because if the area, if the thing is, the area is below the x-axis, the definite integral will give you a negative value. So area cannot take a negative value because area is a scalar quantity. So if I don't want to write like that, I also can write it in another way. Still remember our integration rule. If I change the limit, I change the sign. Am I right? If I change the limit, I change the sign. So for me, this is individual preference. I prefer to write it like that. Okay, now you can continue and find the exact value. Hurry up. So when you integrate e to the power x, it's still e to the power x divided by 1. You integrate 5, you got 5x, 1, 0. So you sub with 0. Whenever involve e, please sub in, okay? Please. If not, you will regret at the end of the day. Please do the substitution if it's 0. Okay? E to the power 0 is 1. Minus, you expand this. So the answer is 6. Take away e. Unit square. Are you okay? Are you okay so far? Okay, good. Can I move? Okay, I can go on. Can I go on? Still writing. Tom, did you write down? So you have to be very careful. Okay, third case. Third case usually is a situation whereby we give you the area of the shaded region. Okay? Can I? Third case is part of the area is above the x-axis and part of it is below the x-axis. So what should we do if we have cases like that? Okay, I'm going to run with the same case. Usually this one, they will give you the area. Understand? E to the power x minus 5. Okay, we ask you to find the area, find the total area. We will use the word total areas of the shaded region. Okay. So in this case, if you have part of it is above the x-axis, part of it is below the x-axis, you find the area of the exact shaded region, total area. What you need to do is you have to find the critical point whereby it divides the area into below and above the x-axis. So you have to find what is the value of x for this one. Can you please do so? Yeah. 1. Okay, 1.609. Okay. Can you tell me what is the exact? Because the question also can say find the exact total area. Okay, ln 5. Okay, so I write in red. So when you come to exact, that means there is a lot of work to be done. So they will give you extra mark for that. So you are trying to find the x-intercept. Correct? Okay, so we will do the red one later. So now, when I want to find the total area, so I will say here, area of the shaded region. I cannot do a definite integral straight away. I cannot do the definite integral straight away. So what I need to do is I have to separate them into two parts. So how to find the area A and area B? How are you going to write an integration expression to show area A? So if I write it like that, can or not? This is my area A. Agree? Agree? Okay. I'm using my case 2 method. See or not? Case 2 method, because it's below. So every time when you have part of it is below part of it, they will ask you to write an integral expression to represent it. So plus, I integrate from, okay, why this one I have to change the limit? Instead of writing 0 to 1.609, because the area is below the x-axis, correct? Okay, so e to the power x minus 5. So you can use your graphic calculator, you use your FNINT and add these two up. Yeah, you can type down exactly. And if your this one is in Y1, you just call out Y1. Are you clear? Okay, you may do so. So what is your answer? What is your answer? Hello. You're very slow. If I can get the answer faster than you. 4.483. So it's approximately 4.48 units square. Okay, I'm going to give you some time to find the exact area. Hurry up. Especially those who want to score A or A plus, you better learn how to find the exact area. Okay, I will show you how to get the exact value in the other page. Okay, so I will write the expression as, so exact, total area. Every time when you write all this, you write the expression first. So you integrate from ln phi to 0 e to the power x minus 5 dx plus integrate from ln phi to 2 e to the power x minus 5 dx. Okay, so this will be e to the power x minus 5x ln phi 0 plus e to the power x minus 5 ln phi 2. So you just need to patiently substitute. Okay, now there are certain things that you can jump step. Okay, like e to the power 0, I know is 1. 5 times 0 is 0. So the first one, I can just write 1. How do I get this? I can work in my mind. This is e to the power 0 minus 5 times 0. You don't have to write down the step of substitution. Okay? Take away. But when come to ln phi, this kind of things, we have better be careful. And you better put in the bracket. This is e to the power ln phi minus 5 ln phi. Close. So this is the first part. Clear? Plus e to the power of 2 minus 10. That is the first part. Take away e to the power ln phi minus 5 ln phi. Close. Okay, now 5 ln phi, if you know is straight away 5, you can just 5. Okay? Or I can straight away put this as 5 if I want to, if I can. So this will be 1 minus 5 minus 5 ln phi. For me, I will not do all this step, plus e squared minus 10 minus 5 minus 5 ln phi. You get me? So now you open up the bracket. This one, e squared minus 10 minus 5 plus 5 ln phi. Okay? So now you collect. Here got 1 5 ln phi. Here also got 1 5 ln phi. So altogether 10 ln phi, and here got the e squared. So I write down e squared first plus 10 ln phi. Okay, you take out your calculator. 1 minus 5 minus 10 minus 15. So altogether minus 19. Am I right? Are you okay? We usually put the positive number in front. So that will be the exact value. Can this be asked in the exam? The answer is a yes. Okay, so how to find the area bounded by a curve? Is all definite integral represent area bounded by the curve? The answer is a no. Depend on where is the location of the area. depend on where is the location of the area. Are you clear? Okay, now, based on our understanding of this, so there are a lot of questions in the exam they can ask in any way. So I'm going to, based on this, I'm going to try to create another question. Shall we? You are not given the function, so you cannot integrate and get the value. You just have to use your logical thinking and think how to work on it. Okay, shall we? Yeah. Okay, given area B is greater than area B. Which of the following is true? Explain. Mm. Okay, how to do this type of things? Okay, so every time if I was given this type of question, if I'm given this type of question, how will I start? Okay, I will start with the meaning of the definite integral first, and I will follow the rules of the definite integral. Okay. So if you look at A and C, is there a difference between A and C? Is there a difference between A and C? Yes, there is a difference. If I rearrange, okay, so if I rearrange A, it will tell me it's less than 0, correct? So do you see there is a difference here? The difference is here. So that is the first thing I observe. And for B, if you see from going from 0 to B, correct? It passed by A, am I right? So I told you already, we can, according to the rule, this one can be separated to am I right? Am I right? That is the rule that we have learned last week. These are the rules. So I'm going to base on the rule that I have learned and my understanding of area, and I'm going to try to see which is true. Okay, so when you work it out, you will be, that is the way you explain which is true, which is not true already. So how are you going to work on this? Okay, may I ask you, is C and B the same? Is C and B the same? Okay, let's write down B first. Let's write down B first, okay? Let's not talk about this first. Let's write down, I write down ABC on the other page. Okay, let's write down B first. Let's compare between B, that is integrate from 0 to B, fx, dx. So I break into two parts. Why I break into two parts? Can you tell me why I break into two parts? Why for B, I choose to break like that? Can anyone give me a reason why? Hurry up. Yeah, because part of the area is above the x-axis, part of the area is below. So I divide the definite integral into two parts first. Okay, so if I divide it into two parts, so now I get it from 0 to A, fx dx. Plus, because you continue, correct? A to B, fx dx. So does this represent, is the first one represent area A? Is the first one represent area A? Hello? Yes. So this is, I can write down area A. Yep. But does the second one represent area B? Does the second one represent area B? No. It's the absolute value of the second one that represent area B, correct? So that means I know because area B is below the x-axis. So the definite integral for this part will give me the negative value of area B, am I right? Logic or not? Logic. So now, area A minus area B. Since area B is area A, what did I say? I said area B is greater than area A. The question said area B is greater than area A, correct? So if area B is greater than area B is greater than area A, So what can you say the value of area A minus area B? Yeah, it will be less than 0. So if I write it this way, do you know I have explained that B is true? I explained it. So therefore, B is true. You get me? That is how we explain to people. When you have nothing, you have no number, but yet you need to prove that it is true. That is the way to do. Hello? You get me? So that is how you work on it. So let's look at C. What is C? A to B fx dx minus B to A fx dx. B to A fx dx represent area B, am I right? Because I alter the limit. Yeah. So for part C, it's very easy to explain why is it true. Because integrate from 0 to A fx dx is area B, area A. Negative integrate B, okay, wait, I don't want to put negative. B to A fx dx, because I alter that one. So this is area B. So therefore, area A minus area B is less than 0. True. Because area A is B is greater than area A. So B and C are true. I think A is false. The one you should be able to explain it by yourself. Am I right? So this can be asked in the exam. And if you don't believe me, you can go and have a look at one of the question in the review set, or if you go to exercise 5B. Yeah, 5B, question 10, question 11. These are how it works. Okay. So everyone should be able to do exercise 5A. So tomorrow I will talk about area bounded by two curves. Okay, by this week I should be able to finish chapter 5. So listen here carefully. Okay, listen here carefully. Don't say Miss Do didn't give you advance. Okay, I give you advance notice. We know that Raya, what is Hari Raya? When is Hari Raya Puasa? Why I go and take calculator, First week of May. So your holiday break will be first week of May, am I right? Okay, from when to when? 2nd to 8th. Is it? 2nd to 8th. So now our SAT3 will be on the 10th of May. 10th of May, a Tuesday. I cannot drag for too long because I still got 3 SAT to go and 1 folio to be done. Okay, so 10th of May. Everyone check 10th of May. Is it a Tuesday? Okay, please, Can or not? Okay. It's not, I'm not doing it too fast, okay? I practically finished all the exercise of chapter 4 for you already. Now we are moving into, so next week we have 1 week to revise. You have during holiday to catch up with the everything. Okay, I didn't put in next week. It's very nice of me already.